This standard is about finding solutions to systems of inequalities. We're going to graph the inequalities separately. We learned in a previous standard how to graph an inequality. You may recall when you graph an inequality, you're going to shade above or below the line, and the solution is going to be a region on the coordinate plane. So the solution to a system of inequalities is going to be the shaded regions that both inequalities have in common. So let's try one. First, I'm going to graph y is greater than negative x minus 2. So I'm going to go down to negative 2 and make a dot. Negative x, that means the slope is down 1 over 1. So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And I want everything greater. So that means I want a dotted line, not a solid line. So here's a dotted line. Let's see, this iPad app isn't the easiest. So there's a dotted line, sort of. Now let's shade this. So I want all of the y's that are greater than that line. So I'm going to draw a shaded region like this, with everything that is above the line. And then next I'm going to draw the line y is less than or equal to negative 5x plus 2. So I'm going to start at 2, make a dot, and then I'm going to go down 5 over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1. So less than or equal to, this time I'm going to make a solid line. Then I'm going to shade everything that's less than that line. So less than is going to be what's below it, which is going to be all of this stuff. So the solution is this strip here, bounded by a solid line on this side and a dotted line on this side, and all of the area in between. And it goes on forever in this direction, right there. You can also graph a system of 3 inequalities. So let's start by graphing the first one of these. So I'm going to start at a y-intercept of 2. And I'm going to go, I want to do this black, y-intercept of 2, and I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. I'm just going to keep doing this so I have slightly better lines this time. Let's keep going in the other direction. Down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. So connect all of those. It's less than or equal to, so I'm going to make it a solid line. There we go. And now I want to shade this. So I want y is less than or equal to, so I'm going to shade down. So I'm going to shade all of this. Next, y is less than negative 2x minus 3. So I'm going to go down here to negative 3 and make a dot. And let's move this up. And then I'm going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. And then let's go this way. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. All right, I'm going to connect these with a dotted line. Right, and now I'm going to shade that so it's everything that's below. So that's all of these. And let's shade in more of my red now that I've moved it up. So far the solution's looking like this area here in the lower left corner that has that as a border, and then this dotted line as a border. But we still have one more line to consider, and that's x is greater than -4. So I'm going to think about graphing that, and it's a little weird because there's no y-intercept, but maybe you remember from previous units that we can graph that by starting at the point x equals -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so right there, and thinking about all the other points that have an x of -4, so that would be that one, and that one, and that one, all these, and all the ones below. So I can connect those with another dotted line, and that forms another border of my region, and I want everything to the right. So let's see, let's try and make this look like this, I guess. So before I had the solution as bounded by this line that was solid and this line here that was dotted. And now I have another border, which is this line here that's dotted. So the answer is this region in here that's bounded by a solid line on the top and dotted lines on the left and the right.